Just want to give you an update that the R1 definitely works. I made a couple changes to it already. I already added, I'll call these the ninja mirrors. I already added the ninja mirrors to it. I'll call it the ninja mirrors because it looks sharp and sleek. I don't know really the name for it or whatever. These are not the Rizoma authentic mirrors, but this actually is going to look good once I get the fairings on. Because I seen some of them, they be playing it all upwards, looking dumb. You know what I'm saying? Look like back ears and shit. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look just like this. So when I get them fairings on, it's gonna look just like the authentic brand. All right. But I wanted to let y'all know it definitely starts and runs and all that good stuff. So let me show y'all a little something real quick. Also, while I was putting all this stuff on, the new ignition switch, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, mainly I've been working on this top column here, an ignition switch, and a triple tree clamp. All right, so what I did was install all that stuff, right? But I had an issue because I thought I had everything together. I turned it on, and it would try to crank, but it would not turn over. So I thought it was something like, damn, man, what the heck was going on? This is before I found out that R1s have a diagnostic code setting on here, but it automatically came up when something was wrong. It detected that the ignition switch, something with the ignition was a problem, and also something with the throttle portion was a problem. So I spent a day out of my time trying to figure it out, what it was, and I just couldn't figure it out. So now I came back today, and I just came here to troubleshoot, just see what's going on. I had one of the wires, it's back up in there for the ignition switch. I had it turned the opposite way. So what I had to do was take it out, flip it over, put it back in, and the code is called code 19. That will come off. The code 19 portion will come off because code 19, code 22, and code 60 came up. So I found out what code 22 was. It was the ECU thing that was disconnected. So I put this back together. 22 was gone. Then as soon as I finally found out what this was, code 19, that came off. Then I was like, okay, what's code 60? But I knew what code 60 was. I had to do something with the throttle. So I was like, man, when I was looking up online, everybody was talking about throttle body. So I was like, oh my God, I hope it's nothing to do with my throttle body. I was like, let me just check the fuse first, right? Mind you, I checked the fuse first when I was trying to troubleshoot everything before, but I didn't check a certain fuse. So there's a fuse underneath the seat, number 15, and there's number 7.5. And the 7.5 is my ETV fuse, which is I believe is my electronic throttle valve, whatever that is. I'm gonna guess that's what it's called. Okay, and I didn't check that one initially. I checked the 15 ones because that was the number 15. One of the number 15 was my ignition, so that's why I checked that, and I found out that fuse was fine. It wasn't blown or anything. That's when I was trying to troubleshoot this. But then today I found out my 7.5 fuse was blown. So before I figured that out, I thought after I got this fixed, and I was like, let me just see with just code 60, on. Try to turn it on, and like it wasn't like before. This time you can actually hear it about to throttle out. You know what I'm saying? About to cut on. So I was like, okay, I'm getting close. So I was like, let me just check the fuse. I checked the fuse. 7.5 was blown. Luckily it was a spare. Changed the spare. Code 60 was gone. So now I got no codes. And also the check engine light was on too. And the check engine light is now gone. All right, so now I'm just gonna fire this bad boy up and show you how this boy, or how this girl still sounds. I cannot wait to get this girl back on the road. You have no idea. Tires are done. Don't worry about the tires. I'm getting new tires. You have no idea. 1 idea how much I miss that sound. It is so much louder than all the bikes that I have in there. It's louder than the ZX6. It's louder than the R7. Or anything 1000s is a total different sound. Now I just feel like since this is the cross-plane version, the 2010 cross-plane R1, that sound itself is just menacing already. But like I said, man, just got to get these fairings done, and we back on the road. Got to give me a new headlight thing. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna order that Friday. It should be here next week somewhere, and I'm gonna make a video and install that. But until then, there she goes. She ready. She ready. Alright folks, it's F30 booming, and I'm out.